X sign in our hand, what it signifies, whether X in our hand in different mounts is said to be positive or not, whether it plays an important role in our life or not. In general, only in 2 or 3 places in our hand X is very important and it gives very good positive outcome. Apart from that, in most of the mounts, what we are going to discuss here plays a very negative role and can create lots of hurdles in our life. So let's see what it is there in this explanation. Om Ganeshaya Namam Bhagavan Shishatasavaya Namam Suryaya Namam Shanishaya Namah. Viewers, welcome to my YouTube family. My name is Astrologer Dr. Sai Suvajit. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then I would request you to subscribe it, like it, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you always get the future notification of all my videos. So now, what is the meaning of X in different mount? So first of all, we start with the sun mount. So this is the sun mount, as you already know. So here, suppose you have the sun line and you are getting the cross like this, then it is a quite negative effect. But if your X, negative effect in the sense it will give you lots of obstacle, struggle, defame, legal issues, these are the things that can come. So be careful. Now if your X is forming here, then you can see that it is at the higher end. It is almost at the top of the sun mount. That means this is the entire sun mount and it is at the top. So when it is at the top, then the role of X, means the negative part of the X, is quite less and it is forming like a Y-like structure. So it will give you more benefit than negative things. But still the struggle will be there, but with a solution you will be able to overcome that very easily. So this is the part of the cross or X sign in the sun mount. Now if it is there in the moon mount, as you know, this is the mount of moon. So if it is there in the mount of moon, if it is like this, then it is very negative. That means there is a very high possibility of danger from water in your life. So try to avoid going in river, ocean, in pond. Trekking in a hill station is not recommended. You should avoid it. So these are the possibilities that you should avoid. Now if in case, suppose this is the foreign line, as you know, now this cross is forming like this. As I have mentioned in numerous videos, that any line going upward means the vertical line is always positive and it is diagonal, so that is also positive, but it is forming like a X also. So the positive part is that of course it is giving some issues in the moon mount which will try to disturb your mental peace, aggression may be there, some misunderstanding can also happen with your mother. So these are the possibilities, but the positivity thing is that it is going upward, so it will be it will indicate that some type of struggle or obstacle that will come in your foreign visit or foreign related things, but you will be able to overcome that as it is in the fate line. It is one of the part of the fate line, so this will not be giving you the negative impact. So this is considered to be positive. If it is in the mount of Mars, this is the mount of Mars, right? So this is in the mount of Mars, then it will give you some blood pressure issues, diabetes problem related to some stomach and blood related things will be there. If it is in the outer Mars, then also the similar possibility is there, and try to avoid going to defense sector or any types of government job, then it will give you lots of legal issues in terms of that, and also legal issues in terms of your land. So if you are possessing any land in your name, then maybe because of some circumstances people might take it, or because of some circumstances that can be a problematic, so you need to be careful on it. Apart from that, if it is in the mount of Mercury, so some fight with your partner, in terms of partner means business partner, big loss in the business is possible. So these are the types of things, and your communication skill will be little bit disturbed, and some wrong decision may happen if it is in the mount of Mercury. Now one of the positive things that I'm going to say now is in the mount of Jupiter. As you know, this is the mount of Jupiter, and if it is there in this mount, in the mount of Jupiter, then it gives overall prosperity, happiness in married life. That also increases the chances in the love marriage. So love marriage possibility is there, and the partner you want to get in your life, some suitable partner as per your choice, you will be able to get it, and they will also feel lots of happiness to your married life. So these are the possibilities that can happen because of this X in the mount of Jupiter. If it is in the mount of Saturn, then it increases the possibilities of health issues, chronic health issues, which is not curable much. Then also it gives lots of legal issues, divorce or some type of separation things can also happen. Mental stress can come. So lots of things related to Saturn can be observed, and some losses can also happen. So you need to be very, very careful. If it is there, immediate remedy of Saturn is required if it is present in the mount of Saturn. If it is in the mount of Venus, then also it will reduce you the comfort, luxury thing, issues with your partner, lots of misunderstanding and separation possibility is quite high if it is present in the mount of Venus. If it is in the mount of Ketu, so that is not so negative, because there is a high probability, which I have seen from my experience in the last few years, that if it is X is there, then the possibilities of formation of fish-like structure is high, and if it is X is there, then nothing to worry. So that don't give that much disturbances as other planets give. Now, if in the mount of Rahu, so this is the mount of Rahu. If it is here, then you need to check whether this X is forming with the headline or not. If it is forming the triangle, then it is good. If it is a independent one like this, then it can give you some loss in terms of, suppose if you are giving money to someone, then that money, that people or person can betray you. That these are the circumstances that can happen. Loss of money in business, reputation can hamper you. So this is one of the things that you need to be very careful. Now, apart from that, the last thing that we will discuss is the mystic X. If it is under the Saturn mount, it is forming like this. If it is this, as you know, this is the heart line, this is the mind line, and it is in between the heart and the mind line, then the possibilities of getting a huge money, unexpected money in your life, multiple properties can happen in your life is definitely possible if this mystic X is formation is there in this mount of in between Saturn and Rahu, and in between heart line and the mind line, if it is formation. So lots of inheritance property problem can be solved if the mystic X is formation is in this area. Uncertain money in terms of lottery, in terms of sudden growth in your business, sudden growth in your job, promotion, appraisal, name and fame, and property dispute can be get solved. And also, if you are planning to buy a property, house, then there is a high possibilities that you will be able to make it happen in your life if X is present in this area. So hopefully this video will be helpful to you, and if you have any discussion, any confusion that you want to do with me and have a paid consultation, then you are always welcome to contact me. Contact details are given in the description box. Stay happy, stay fit, love all, serve all, Radhe Radhe.